Hello, welcome to One African Mission with your brother Dobia. Please, if you haven't joined our mission yet, please take time out of your busy schedules and join our mission. Our mission is all about the unification of the African continent. Our mission is all about bringing back the dignity of the African race so that we, the children of Africa, and the next generation of Africans will be proud of Africa. Those at home and in the diaspora will be proud of Africa, so that we will not be saying, I mean, I like African, the African people, they believe in what, it's very interesting when you watch this video that I'm going to show you. Our wife, Miss Trudy, and then our brother, Udimaya, they are in Jamaica. And then our wife got the shock of her life, because if you watch the video, you can see that our wife, Miss Trudy, was so shocked to hear, because that wasn't what she was expecting. Because I think she has interviewed other people and they were proud to call themselves to have links with Africa, the continent of Africa. But everywhere you go, there will be people who will definitely shock you. And then Miss Trudy came in contact with this lady. And then she says she doesn't like anybody from Africa. And it's so shocking. How can you don't like a continent of more than 1.8 billion people? Because when they tell you Africa is 1.2 billion people, it's a lie. We don't believe that here in One African Mission. A continent of about 1.8 billion people, you don't like anybody from that continent. It's interesting. So please, I want us to take our time out of our busy schedules. Let us watch our wife, Miss Trudy, as she interviewed this lady, and hear what the lady will tell her.
Excuse me, how are you? My name is Trudy. I'm from Africa.
Africa?
Yeah.
So here do you?
I came to visit Jamaica. So I wanted to ask Jamaicans what they think of Africa.
Africa, me not like African people. They like African people.
Why?
African people believe in a wobia.
Believe in what?
Wobia.
What's Obia?
You don't know wobia? I give you a big foot. And then African people, when you eat susumba, then tell us say you work wobia. Then they like people eat susumba and eat susumba.
What is susumba? No!
Yeah!
Okay, and then?
Yeah, that's why I mean not like nobody from. And they love take away people man.
We love what?
Take away people man. The Nigerian sure they want to take away people them man. The helper take away the wife man and them all.
Really?
Yeah, they love take away people man.
All of them?
Eh?
All of them?
No, I don't know. You don't go and talk.
Wow. Anything else?
No,
you don't want to visit Africa? Do you want to visit Africa?
No, I don't want to go to Africa. I'm dead for English.
What? Why?
I pay for me in the Africa and gone. I used to chew me bad. Bad people can't go to Africa.
What?
Yeah, bad people can't go to Africa. I'm bad.
You bad?
Yeah.
Why now?
I beat them because they love lick too much. Yeah, I want to love lick because they bite off on the finger.
Who loves liquor too much?
Africa love box.
African?
Yeah, they love box.
What is backs? What is liquor and backs? What is backs? Ma'am, excuse me please. What did you say? What is backs? What is backs? She said you love backs. What is backs? Sorry? Yeah. She said she doesn't want to help us with food to eat. Oh, what did she just say? Just after I met people who really love Africa, I how to meet people who really don't want anything to do with Africa. That's shocking. Did I hear them correct?
So the lady said she doesn't like Africans because we believe in what? I don't know. She's speaking patois. And as we said in the last time, we as children of Africa, we are masters of creation. So we can invent and create language at any given time. So that's why we created patois when we were taken into slavery. So yes, Miss Trudy, she's in the Caribbean with the husband, our brother Udimaya. And then this is what the lady was saying. The lady said she doesn't like Africans. First of all, Africans believe in witchcraft. African women, they take, I don't know, maybe she was kind of like scared. She thought that Miss Trudy was coming to take her husband. Maybe she thought Miss Trudy, our wife, was going to take her husband. So she said she doesn't like Africans because, especially Nigerians, I don't know why we Nigerians, everywhere we go, I don't know, because we are super. And everywhere people think that, people say they don't like us. But yes, we love ourselves as children of the state of Nigeria. So she said, especially the Nigerians, maybe a Nigerian woman has taken her husband before. So she said, yes, Nigerians take people husband, people man. So maybe she was scared that Miss Trudy is also coming. She didn't know that Miss Trudy was in Jamaica with our brother Udimaya. So she said she doesn't. And Miss Trudy was shocked. She's standing there. And she's like, no, what's going on here? And that is what colonization has done to us. And as a matter of fact, on a serious note, we don't have to blame this lady. That is part of the programming. We don't have to blame her. Because even we in Africa, even we, those of us who were born in Africa, even we ourselves, we don't even like Africa. And we don't even like ourselves. That is a fact. So I'm even surprised that a lot of people are shocked, or Miss Trudy is even shocked about her comments. Because even if you go around in Africa and interview people, look at when the Russia-Ukraine war started. There was interviews by Africans who said that today, even if they get visa to go to Ukraine, they will still go. Because it will be better to even go and die in Ukraine than to still be in Africa. They mentioned Nigeria. That is how we hate ourselves as children of Africa. And I don't know why. And that is why we are saying, until Africa is respected, until Africa gain back her dignity, we will continue to have issues of this nature. So we cannot blame our sister. We cannot blame her. But the only thing is, we have to make her viral. We have to make her go viral. But in reality, we cannot blame her. Because you who is blaming her, what is your name? What is your name? Do you have an African name? No. So you don't like yourself. So if she in Jamaica says she doesn't like Africans and she doesn't like Africa, may got nothing to do with anything about Africa. It is not only her. Even we, the children of, this is what we are saying. This is what colonization has done to us. Until we regain back our dignity as children of Africa, we will continue to have citizens of Africa who will be denying their Africanness. Because she is a citizen of Africa. If you look at her, she look like somebody from Kenya. She look like somebody from West Africa. She look like somebody from Southern Africa. And yet, she says she doesn't like Africa. She doesn't even want to hear the name of Africa. It's part of the programming. This is what colonization has done to us. And this is what we, the children of Africa, must stand up and work hard to regain back our dignity as children of Africa. I am telling you, she would rather be preferred to be called British. And even though she knows what Britain has done to her ancestors, she knows it is because of British colony. That is why she was taken away from Africa to where she is. But yes, she will still prefer, even though Windrush. Look at what the British did to our people in the Caribbeans during the Windrush, so-called Windrush generation. But yet, they are still proud to ally themselves with Britain rather than the continent of Africa, where they originally come from. It is part of Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, the reincarnation of, what's the name? Your husband, Miss Trudy, Mudimaya. Because if you're watching Mudimaya and Marcus Mosiah Garvey, you will see that when Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, I will come back, truly, he's really coming back. So when Marcus Mosiah Garvey said that all over the world, we will continue, or people are not disrespecting us because we are Africans or because we are black. People are disrespecting us. No, people are not disrespecting us because we are black, but people are disrespecting us because of the condition of Africa. Garvey never stepped a foot in Africa, but he said that black people all over the world are being disrespected because of the condition of Africa. And if Africa condition changed today, all those people who are calling themselves Latinos, they don't want to be they don't want to ally themselves with Africa. All these people who are calling themselves who are saying Mina African, Mina African, Mina like African, all of them will want to align themselves with Africa. All of them. They will even go back. Why? Because everybody wants to be on the side of strength, not on the side of weakness. And today, whether we like it or not, we are at the bottom of the human race. What can we do to uplift ourselves to our rightful place as children of Africa? It's by uniting the continent of Africa. That is where we will gain back our dignity, so that children of Africa will be proud no matter where they found themselves. The Aboriginals in Australia, the untouchable in India, everywhere our people found themselves as black people. If Africa is rise, if Africa is respected, all of them will be proud to call themselves Africans. But as long as Africa, the image of Africa is continued to look like it is today, I am telling you, children of Africa will continue to deny their heritage and their history as Africans. As we keep saying, you know what? As children of Africa, we must unite the continent of Africa. That is our only solution to the predicaments of Africa. I thank you very much for coming around. Please join our mission. As we embark on this mission, we need your support. It is difficult, it is hard to travel around Africa, but our intention is to travel around the continent of Africa to educate our people, to undo the damage that the Europeans has done to our people. If not the damage that they have done to our people, this woman will not be saying what she's saying. What can we do to undo that? We are on a mission. We are missionaries. And our mission is to counter everything that the European missionaries did to our people, the brainwashing. So please support us. You can only support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel and also following us on Facebook. One Africa Mission, the #1 Africa Mission, because that is our mission. We want to see Africa as one, the #1 Africa Mission. Together, we will make Africa great and better. Not just for us, but for the next generation of Africans. Because as we keep saying, we today, we cannot blame our ancestors for the Africa that we inherited from them. They didn't know better, but today we know better. We have no right, or we cannot handle the same Africa to the next generation of Africans, because we are not proud of this Africa that we have. An Africa where the children of Africa will be saying they don't like Africans. An Africa where the children of Africa are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. An Africa where all over the world, the children of Africa are not respected. Is that the Africa that we want to handle to the next generation of Africans? Will you be proud to handle, or will you be happy to handle the same Africa to your children? If not, then let us come together and fight for a better Africa. Together we can make Africa great. I thank you very much for coming around. Please join our mission. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, One Africa Mission. Let us make Africa a better place. Not just for us, but for the next generation of Africans.